Welcome back to SS Multimedia. My name is Naman Patil and I'm going to be teaching your lesson today. Today's lesson is going to be all about more, adding, and subtracting mixed numbers. Today's objective is to learn how to add and subtract mixed numbers. So, the keywords here are add and subtract and mixed numbers. So, add is addition, subtraction, or subtract is subtraction. Mixed numbers look like this. So like 4 and 2/3. That's a mixed number. A mixed number is a number with a whole number and a fraction. Okay, and you guys should know what add and subtract is. Okay, so first off, I have 6 problems over here that we all are gonna complete together. So we have 4 and 3/4 plus 5 and 1/4. What we have to do here is first let's add the fractions. So 3/4 plus 1/4 equals 4/4, which is basically 1. So we can add 1 to say 4. So this becomes 5. Now 5 plus 5 is 10. So this equals 10. Now we have 5 and 2/5 plus 7 and 4/8. So here we see that we don't have a common denominator, and we always need a common denominator when we're adding and multiplying fractions, or adding and again subtracting fractions. So what we do is we can find, or we can multiply, we can look through the multiples of 5 to see if 5 and 10 meet anywhere. The closest is the one that we're gonna choose. Okay, so 5 times 2 is 10. And we have 10 right here. Perfect. So now this becomes 10. 10 as a denominator. But whenever we change the denominator, we always have to do something to the numerator. So, since we doubled 5, we're going to double 2 to make it 4. So now, it's 5 and 4/10 plus 7 and 4/10. Yeah. So, what we can do first is add the fractions. So 4/10 plus 4/10 equals 8/10. So we can just write 8/10 right here. 10s. Okay. And then we have 5 plus 7, which is 12. So 12 and 8/10. So now we have 4 and 5/7 plus 5 and 6/7. We have our common denominator, so we don't need to worry about that. All we have to do now is add. So 5/7 plus 6/7 equals 11/7, which is basically 4/7, and then you add 1 to the 4 or 6, or 4 or 5. So 4/7, but then you take that whole, and I'll just add it to the 4 to make it 5. Okay, so 4/7, and 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 and 4/7. Perfecto. Okay, so now we have 7 and 3/5 plus 4 and 6/10. Again, we need that common denominator, so let's double 5 because we know that we only have to double it to get 10. So let's double it to make 10 the denominator, and we have to double the 3 too to make it 6. So 6/10 plus 6/10 equals, I'm just going to write it up here, 12/10, which is basically 2/10, and you add 1 whole to the whole numbers. So, 1 second, put that slash backwards. Okay, so 2/10, and then we add a whole to, let's say, the 5, or to make the 4 5. Okay, so now 7 plus 5 is 12. So this one goes right here. Okay, 12 and 2/10. Now, let me just erase this here really quick. Okay, so let's keep it like that, yeah. Okay, so now we have 6 and 3/6 plus 2 and 1/2. So now we have to find another common denominator. So let's count by the multiples of 2. 2, 4, 6. Okay, we found 6. So it was 2 times 3. So We have 6, and then we have to do 1 times 3 because we did 2 times 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. So now it's 3, 6 plus 3, 6, which is 1 whole. So we can just add a whole to 2 to make it 3. 6 plus 3 equals 9. So we have 9 as an answer. Remember, you don't have to add 1 whole to the 2. You can add it to the 6 too to make it 7. It doesn't really matter. Same thing. Okay. So now we have 7 and 6 tenths plus 4 and 5 tenths. Now let's find the answer to the added fractions. So 6 tenths plus 5 tenths, which is 11 tenths. So 1 tenth, and then we add 1 to this 8 this time. Okay, so 8 plus 4 is 12. So 12 and 1 tenth is our answer. So let me just take care of this here. Okay, so now we got that. So let's do some subtraction. Now we have 5 and 3/4 minus 4 and 1/4. So now let's do 3/4 minus 1/4 to start off with, which is 2/4, 2/4, or 1/2, and then let's do 5 minus 4, which is 1 and 2/4. Then we have 7 and 2/5 minus 5 and 4/10. So we can make this into a common denominator. 10/4. Now 4/10 or 4/10 minus 4/10 is 0. So now all we have to do here is 7 minus 5, which is 2. Now we have 5 and 5/7 minus 4 and 6/7. So here we can, since this fraction is smaller than this fraction, let's borrow. So now this becomes 12/7 minus 6/7, which is 6/7. And then this 5 becomes a 4. So now it's 4 minus 4, which is 0. So the answer to this problem is 6/7. Now we have 7 and 3/5 minus 4 and 6/10. So here we can find another common denominator. Denominator is 10, and we double 3 2 to make it 6. So now 6/10 minus 6/10 is 0. So now all we have to do is 7 minus 4, which is 3. And then we have now 6 and 3/6 minus 2 and 1/2. We know that 1/2 is equal to 3/6. And 3/6 minus 3/6 is 0. 6 minus 2 is 4. Then we have 7 and 6/10 minus 4 and 5/10. So now we do 6/10 minus 5/10, which is 1/10, 1/10, and then we have 7 minus 4, which is 3. So 3 and 1/10 is the answer here. So let me just erase the work on the equations so it'll look much neater. Okay, so now that I've taught you guys or done more adding and subtracting of mixed numbers, I think it's time that you guys did some on your own. So now I have 6 problems here that I want you guys to pause the video and complete. So I'll pause the video now. I'll be waiting. Okay, so you guys should be back, or at least I'm assuming you guys came back and did your work, because we're going to be scoring after this. So first we have 4 and 7/8 plus 5 and 6/8. So first we can do 7/8 plus 6/8, which is 13/8. So we can make it 5/8, and then add 1 to the 4, because 13 minus 8 is 5, and we can take the whole and put it here. So now it's 5 plus 5, which is 10. 10 and 5/8. Then we have 7 and 4/6 plus 5 and 9/12. So we can double 6 to make 12. So then we have to double 4 too to make it 8. So now 8/12 plus 9/12, which is 17/12. So we can make it 5/12, and then add 1 to the 5 here. Make it 7 plus 6 now, which is 13. 13 and 5 twelfths. Now we have 6 and 7 eighths plus 3 and 4 eighths. So all we have to do now is 7 eighths plus 4 eighths, which is 11 eighths, or we can make it 3 eighths. Not or, you have to. Okay, 3 eighths, and we can add 1 to the 3, and now we can do 6 plus 4, because we added 1 to the 3, remember? 6 plus 4 equals 10. 10 and 3 eighths. Now let's do some subtraction. So first let me just erase all this work on the equations. Okay, and then let's do the subtraction. 7 and 8 ninths minus 4 and minus 6 and 4 ninths. So 8 ninths minus 4 ninths is 4 ninths. 4 ninths. And then 7 minus 6 is 1. Okay, now we have 5 and 7 ninths minus 5 and 7 ninths. This shouldn't be too hard. This is equal to 0, because 7 ninths minus 7 ninths is 0, 5 minus 5 is 0. So then we have 7 and 5 6 minus 3 and 3 6. So 5 6 minus 3 6 equals 2 6. And then we have 7 minus 3, which is 4. 4 and 2 6. So now that we have the answers down, you guys can comment down below of what score you got. If you got all of them right, some of them right, or none of them right. If you got some of them right, good job. If you got all of them right, good job. If you got none of them right, no worries. Just remember to keep working. If you got some of them right again, then remember to keep working. And you know what? Whatever score you get, just remember to keep working. Okay? Well, that's it for now. Bye. Wait. Looks like I forgot something. Okay, those were 3 problems that I just forgot. Dang. No worries, I'll just build up suspense here. Those 3 problems are... Building up suspense, come on, help me out here. Right here! The first problem is, remember to like this video. The second problem is, remember to share this video to everyone you know. And the third problem is, remember to smash that subscribe button. And while you're there, hit that bell icon too. That's it for now. See you in the next one.